We just
Money Edition. Okay,
podcast.
Oh yeah, Money Edition.
But before we get to money, I got a question, and this could be for everybody, but I'm talking to Pride. Let Pride answer first because we came over with the tier shit. If ASAP drops, who comes up?
Who's in tier 3?
Money. Who do we have?
Money, Seth, MJ, Smooth. Money, Seth, MJ, Smooth. Bo? What? You had Bo. I didn't have Bo. You had Bo. I didn't have Bo.
Yeah.
Money, Smooth.
I think we get agreeing.
Nah, you were saying off the strength of like the system shit.
Yeah, I wanted to put both tier 2, but I'm like, I can't. I gotta put them tier 3.
Oh, I thought that was just this fit. Okay, so alright, well, yeah, that's fine. All right,
so money, we got Money, Seth, MJ, Smooth. Who is the 5th?
Money, Seth, MJ, Smooth.
If not Bo.
I don't know. I can't remember right now.
Okay, fuck it. We can't remember whoever the 5th is.
Sorry. But yeah, because that's me. Yeah, it was Tay. I had Tay. Yeah,
you had Tay. Yeah, that's right. But okay, so out of that, if ASAP is dropping, because we had a big enough window, this was like 7? No, he didn't play 10 games.
Mine.
Okay, but I'm gonna ask you, Juju.
Even though, like, just to play devil's advocate, I don't think that's a big enough compared to how we judge the tiers to drop him.
You still
but
put him tier 2.
Yeah, I'm still keeping him tier 2. But to answer the question, if he was to fall, the person I would put would be Bo, probably.
Would be who?
Bo.
I agree. Anybody else wanna? MJ.
Yeah, because on defense he's sound. He's not gonna.
That was a knock on MJ.
Yeah.
I think I got.
What in our opinions? Let me say that. In our opinions.
I think I got MJ. Well, if you're talking about on-ball defense, like a pick and roll situation, then yeah. But as far as staying with his man, I feel like he good at that, and he know his shot, so he gonna give you a consistent whatever it is with his shooting.
Right. So you pick MJ. 3 of us pick Bo. John, who you pick?
For what now?
If ASAP dropped from tier 2, who is coming up to take his spot?
Who the people on tier 3? The guard.
It was
Money, Bo,
MJ, Smooth.
Seth too.
Money, Bo.
Oh, Seth. Yeah.
Money, Bo, MJ, Smooth.
Or you could go Tay too.
You said or Tay?
Yeah, or you could go Tay. Yeah.
The only thing that I think Money and Bo got separating each other is I've seen Bo play in more games recently than Money. So Bo would be my fault right now. But I mean, I don't think either one of them is like clearly over the other. I think I just seen Bo play more recently.
Right.
I'll pick
Okay.
Anybody else got any? Jude, you wanna
Wait a minute. It's only one person.
You wanna speak on the MJ? Why?
That shit, what's the name? That shit that happened today though, man. It sounded like a
I feel like
liability.
out of all that, you gonna get a consistent performance from MJ.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I can agree with that.
Okay, right. Okay, so am I the only one that feel like am I right?
It is my It is my.
Let the host speak. Goddamn. But am I the only one that feel like it's too early to drop him off the pole?
I think you gotta give him.
Nah, we gonna get to that money. We gonna get to that money.
I haven't seen him play that much games. Yeah. I've seen
anybody want to get the red?
I will.
I've seen. I'm here. I'm here. I see you. I've seen 2 games.
Yeah, I'm joining too.
But if y'all say 10 games, is that enough?
But 10 games to how many? How many would you say we played before?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like it was months that built up that got ASAP potential. So it's not that I disagree with you, Pride.
But
it's just this 10 games has been so bad.
Keep up that same level.
Every 10 games.
Y'all gotta realize. Okay, it's 10 games. Alright, let him see if he can get over the hump. This is just a hump.
Yeah, he just having a cold spell. Like he
can't get over this and can't adjust. Then yeah. Then you gotta move.
My thing is though, nigga.
Go ahead, Sue.
I could be off this bitch a motherfucking year, nigga. I ain't gonna come out here and not make a shot, motherfucker.
Well, no.
Hey, look though, this is the...
Not even, like, all the games, even the games from the day, nigga, like, 1 for 4, like, nigga.
Yeah, this is his time, bro.
It's been bad.
Hey, but look though, let me ask y'all this. The same shit, like, but in a different way.
Okay.
If y'all was picking y'all teams and 10s, are you now picking Bo and Money over ASAP?
But see, okay, I'm gonna go. But see, Charm, this the thing about it. I might still pick ASAP, but it's not based on what he can do. It's
the threat of him.
Well, it's not based on. It's the threat.
The threat of him, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I need a shooter.
Faster.
Right.
So even if you're not a good shooter,
That's a
I
good
just
question,
need a
Joe.
shooter.
Yeah.
Looking at the games with his are y'all only looking at his sharp or his lockdown? 'Cause he played a few games with his lockdown too.
I'm just looking at Sharp.
Okay.
Yeah, sharp,
Like, to
basically.
be honest, ASAP's player has the ability to just take off. If he right now his confidence is low as hell. Yeah, that's the key word there is now. He has to adjust to.
I know how to play him back now.
Maybe he's not a point guard anymore. Maybe he's just an off-ball shooter.
Well,
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
But he been off ball. In these 10 games, he was off ball.
Right now, we're judging him off a 0 piece from being the point guard.
No, I'm not. I'm judging on 10 games. The games I've seen ASAP. He's been playing real bad. I'm talking about missing open shots bad.
Like I said, man, his confidence
Now,
is low.
like I said, if y'all want to say 10 games ain't enough, then okay, I can't argue with that. Alright, cool.
Right.
I'm just going off.
Then in that case, how much games would be enough? Should I already have a set amount of number to determine whether somebody should ride?
That's hard to. We ain't have a set amount.
I feel like 10s is really cranked up. It's like serious. I mean, it was always serious, but I really it's really like.
But not. But like, I feel like before we even did the tiers, I was already saying like this is like chapter 2 of 10s. Like.
Yeah.
10 is different.
So like we're still at the beginning stages of chapter 2. Like this shit.
But this is what I'm saying though. And maybe but I feel like this was tier 2 though. But I don't think nobody on that motherfucking list in the 10 game span
Had that
is gonna play as bad as they said. If you is what we saying you is,
You gonna get a bucket.
Okay, so alright.
I'll tell you this right now.
In the bucket, it's literally like cause scoring it.
yeah, scoring ain't everything. Yeah. Like Jerm saying, like I played bad the game. Well, y'all played bad the games we was versus each other. But Jerm came in and said the play that won y'all the game
was the block.
Was the block.
Yeah, and it was just your score. My thing was I just didn't want you to get me with the scoring shit. Your scoring numbers was bad, but you had like 11 boards.
11, right?
Yeah.
And got the game-winning block. So I mean, it's not like that's not what gets you.
It ain't everything. Yeah, it's not everything.
But no, like shit. Well, 10 games, but I don't know, cause that like it kind of feel like the DZD nasty thing. Like I don't think a matchup could knock him out of that play. You know what I mean?
I don't think it has. Nobody's talking about DC because DC ain't been playing good.
Okay, right. Exactly.
Yeah,
but it's because it's been Pride or D Nasty, and we understand what D Nasty is, and nobody's talking about DC. It's dropping tears. It's not that. ASAP he ain't had a lockdown on him. He just had money on him. He done had Monkey on him.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Like Money said, he dug his own hole. You talk yourself high, you gotta stay up there.
And maybe that's why I'm gassing it because his energy was so.
But I'm not looking at it like that. But yeah, I see why y'all do that.
Hey, whoever else join. We need food.
But I agree. In 10 games, it's a small window. Pride, all right, cool. Maybe we oversaturate. We just come in. It's recent memory. We come in. Just shot over.
Yeah.
So maybe we gas.
Yeah, he definitely do have to answer to this though. I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how he responds to this dictates if he drops or not.
Right, yeah, give him some time now.
Alright, cool. Now that's the sense on that. Now we on to the money edition.
Yeah, money edition.
I'm not sure what money wanted to talk about. We have no checkpoints or nothing, so...
Yeah, good. Well, I wanted to start out, with the tier shit. Like, how you feel about the tier shit? Money?
The tier, I mean, this is how I feel about the tier.
Okay.
I feel like it's like you have this year's 2K alone, right? I feel like we all know who the top players are with the Pride, the Web, these, you know, the five that always get picked number one. Everybody else is fucking fill-in players to me. I feel like I've seen nobody else really outside of the five.
Who's the five? Who's the five, man?
Wait. So no, hold on.
So my five will be like the impact will be DZ, Pride, Rod, Web, and what is it? DZ, Pride, and Monkey. I'll put Monkey up there.
Okay,
so Monkey's.
That's what I was about to ask you.
I put Monkey with an asterisk though because I also believe Monkey really is just a hired gun, and he's playing good because he's got caught to a good system, and we molded him into playing better. Because when he first came on, he just was gun, shoot. But then once he learned the pick and roll offense, he elevated a lot better.
Okay.
So I still don't feel like if you put I feel like if you put Monkey on that team, I feel like they still come out with an L. I don't feel like he can really delegate and really run. I feel like he can't run a team. A lot of people can't run a team with people who they either less inferior of or really can't. They can't really put up the. Well, I ain't gonna say less inferior. They can't put up the production.
But I'm saying you kind of U-turn. But okay, so let me ask you this: why did you put Monkey over Turn?
I put Monkey over Turn because Monkey. I check Monkey. He is offensively hard. Like everyone he's in the pick and roll. Yeah, he's definitely a challenge. Jern, I feel like Jern recently, just like myself, he really came into he got his player, he balling, either you gonna accept it or not. So it stopped.
No, you
good. No, so I feel like Germ now is up there too. I'm going off the Monkey strength or just the whole the spin shit before people got on was hard. I mean, he was fucking hard to check. It's not when he came in, it's hard to check. But I also felt like a lot of his success. That's what's the asterisk. A lot of his success is due to the fact that the people he was playing around with, the game that y'all molded him into. This is how we're gonna run the pick and roll. You do it like this, and it elevated him.
Okay. So what we have now is you have Monkey, DC, Pride, me, Rod in tier 1. Okay. Now where do we go from this? Because where do we go from this, Pride?
Where do you feel like you fit in the tiers?
Me personally, I'm gonna keep on. I always feel like I'm top of level. Like this year, my player selection did change.
All on money.
Yes, always.
You have to be objective now. I understand the competitive.
Let him finish.
Let me finish.
All right, you're right.
This year, I feel like my player selection towards my game, how I was different because I was going towards what the team needed, what we was trying to do, more of a passing thing. I feel like if I make another guard, like if I make a guard that's my playing style, scoring first, slashing, whatever, I definitely feel like I can't be stopped. Like, that's me personally. Like, I feel like my offensive arsenal between the Euros, the dunks, and stuff like that, me just knowing how to go get a bucket, I feel like if I had, because there's a lot of times I'm open, I take good shots, it's just the fact that my player has low shooting range. Like, that's just what it is. That's just how he's built. So I think I'm suffering more off the strength of my player. That's why I made a adjustment towards my game to go more pass first in the last couple months.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like I can run with anybody. Y'all know
So
that.
if you don't agree with the tiers, then rank them. I think that's the easier way.
What you say? What?
I said you gotta. I'm outside, so take control.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just.
So money. Y'all can't hear me?
I can.
Bo, you can't hear me? Bo?
Don't hear.
He said I can't hear Pratt. Oh, he left. Oh, where was that? What money? Oh, no. Okay, money, because, like, to play devil's advocate, like, a lot of people could say if I made a certain player. But, like, taking it for what it's worth, you know what I mean? Like, for what's already done, you know what I mean? Like, with that being said, where do you feel like you...
Wow.
Not, like... If you make a new player, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to join. Did I join?
Money,
like,
could you hear me?
Well, no.
Well,
don't worry about it. I'll get next. Like, right now, out of all the guards, I'll say I am third. I believe I'm better than Bo. Okay. I feel like I'm always been better than ASAP.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Like, point guard wise, I'll be the third. I feel like I'm right behind Jeremy and Monkey.
Okay, so you agree with the tier 3 ranking?
That's what I'm saying. I believe outside. I feel like outside of that, the 5 I named and Monkey.
Oh, okay.
I feel like everybody else is on the same level.
What's up on face?
Like, besides, you could know, like, going down. I feel like everybody else is plug-in players. If I could plug in, you put them 4 and then plug in.
So D Nasty's plug in, Soup's plug in. Jews plug in. Who else?
Well, okay. Soup. Okay, I'm gonna go off the Soup. I feel like Soup shot creator definitely was a plug-in. Now,
okay.
If you want to go with the big man, since I've been hooping with Soup big man, you could argue that he's definitely up with the. That recently he's up in that 5. Now I don't feel like it's too. It's kind of early within like the work. The people, the 1 through 5 put in all year because Soup really just started playing with him like 2 months ago. So now when he go through the whole summer and it's like the same productivity he's doing, he's definitely gonna be at the top. It's kind of feel like it's kind of early for his big man as to say he's elite, but his other player.
That's valid.
His other player is definitely, I feel like, it's a plug-in. Like his big man been balling. So he's definitely, if he keeps that same
he just need more.
He's going to be with that top tier. Like, okay, because he does, like, the games I play, he's changing games. Like, he's scoring 25. Like, he's getting the buckets. He's setting the tone for the team.
Impact, yeah.
But his shot creator, plug-in. Like, I feel like everybody's just plug-in. I feel like you plug in that lineup with anybody, and anybody's going to shine just off the strength of the lineup. I feel like a lot of people really can't lead a team. They say they can, they can't. I feel like those 5s can. I'd have been in there, those 5s can. But the rest of the people, they all play. They never really consistently put on day in, day out good games. Like, day in, day out, I know for a fact that these even ain't lock on him, going to give you 20. Pride's going to shut your guy down. Webb's going to give you 20. Rod's gonna give you, he's gonna get the boards. Like, you know, that's what you're gonna get when you pick them. They're gonna be the number one option on the team.
Hey, Pride, this nigga you checking is a YouTube nigga. I just found his page.
Oh, for real?
Damn.
I seen that crossover move that he was doing just on YouTube, like yesterday.
You feel like D Nasty plug-in too?
I do feel like D Nasty plug-in, but I feel like D Nasty, he's kind of he's predictable. I mean, I feel like D Nasty, and this is like no diss, because D Nasty, I like hooping with D Nasty, and he really he go get it. But D Nasty moves are very predictable, and I feel like he gets away with a lot of stuff because he's a 96 overall. I feel like the overall helps him out. I done see D Nasty shoot some shit like I done hear him like they call his move like, oh, here come the step, like he's going to shoot.
Yeah.
He shoot with like a full hand in his face and he make it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a bad shot, but you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Post up suit.
The overall, I feel like the overall is really kind of, I feel like if he was like a 94, 93, I don't know if it's the same. We're having the same talk about with D Nasty.
I mean,
he's
I do get what you saying about that, and I kind of agree. I just feel like if that's the case, then you got to take away the shit Monkey do, but I don't want to take it away, cause I feel like Monkey player allows him to do shit that he shouldn't get too, which is similar to the same. But I don't even want to go down that road. But I get what you're saying.
I can't penalize you for putting more work into your player.
Right. I'm not penalizing that. Because it works. That's why I said D Nasty go get buckets. I'm just saying I feel like me personally, he gets a lot of. It's like he gets a lot of extra shit because he's higher than everybody else. It's like, okay,
no, I can't give you that no money because how many high overalls we seen is trash.
That like who in the community? I'm talking about like. Remember, he had
not in the community, but I'm saying we done seen so many high overalls. Yeah, he gotta have a know-how.
Okay, like he had a higher overall last year, and everybody was like he was trash. When he was a we recognized D Nasty as the best one over there. He was the best one over there, but it was also the same thing of what I'm talking about now. Where you knew what moves he was going to get, but he got it off because remember he was a higher. Remember we used to always say, and I remember, man, he's a higher overall than everybody. That's why he's.
But this is the thing, though. This is what I'm saying, though. Okay, everybody, especially in this 10 shit, everybody know what everybody gonna do.
That's true. That is true.
It's whether can you stop it. Motherfuckers knew Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Scott Hook was coming, but you couldn't stop the motherfucker.
Do you feel like if you so you don't feel like his overall kind of like.
No,
elevate his game a little bit.
I done seen too many high overalls that's trash. So if I'm able to call them trash, I can't then penalize D Nasty for being a high overall. Because like John just said, it's the know-how.
Okay, yeah, I agree to disagree. I'm not calling him trash because he, like I said.
No, right.
It's just like I feel like like in concept like. How he hoops and stuff, I feel like a lot of stuff he get, like a lot of the shots he take, like he takes a lot of it's a lot of contested like deep threes and stuff. I feel like it's
but this is the thing, though, money. Speaking on, it ain't just his offense.
Yeah, he do got good defense. Yeah, he does have good defense. He does.
I think D Nasty is the closest thing to a lock. That's not a lock. To be honest.
That's a fact.
I agree with that too.
I put 32 on his head top.
But I'm
29, but
okay, like you can say.
Yeah,
I feel like call it what you want. I know. I think D Nasty can lead the team. Like, because when I hoop with D Nasty, he be calling out stuff, and I think he can go in because lead the team. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you this, money. I said this earlier, so I'm gonna tell you what I said, and tell me how you feel about this. I feel like you can't play up to your potential, and you kind of alluded to this earlier, but I want to just so it's on air. But I feel like you play your best when there's no other alphas on the team.
I do. I have told plenty of people that
earlier today.
I said that earlier today. I was like, no, there's no this. I can't play well with Webb and Monkey on the same team. Because I'm a ball. I have to get in my groove. Like I've always been like I'm a groove type. I have to get in the groove, like how I play. If I feel like I'm forcing how to play, like forcing shots or I'm forcing, a three or something that I'm not comfortable with. That's why I get the bad games. You're right. When I'm ball dominant, I'm on the court and I feel like I know I gotta take over. Like I do. I always say I play my best games because I'm just a ball dominant player. I've always been a ball dominant player. Like
I don't think it's about the ball dominance because even when I'm on your team, you still ball dominant. I just think it's more comfortable with being that you the top dog. People is looking for you to carry. When it's other alphas. I feel like you feel like, okay, I'm fucking up. Damn, Webb off the ball. Webb want to make something happen. So I don't think it's the ball dominance thing because you the point guard. You always ball dominant when I'm on the court. I just think it's more comfortable with. I know they're not thinking like how Webb may think or Rod may think or they know. You know what I mean?
He'll have a second chance if he messes up.
I got you, Monkey.
If he messes up. With the other people on the team, then it's like, they'll dominate the ball. Whoever was chill. I want to get to make up for my mistake.
So, but you agree, basically, is what you're saying.
Because I felt like I said, I always felt like, I want to be. That's why a lot of times I pick teams. I ain't even pick teams. Like I'll pick somebody who may not, like a nap or something like that. Like I want to win with those guys because I know, to the degree I know they're going to defer to me, but I also want to be able to work within them too. That's why sometimes I get frustrated. Like when I got frustrated with Nap earlier, what I'm saying? Like he don't understand. I want you to ball. Like when you on my team, I don't care who you are. I want you to be able to play the best of your ability, so you can be able to talk shit. Right, this is what we're gonna do. If you're not going to put the effort and even try to do it, that's what I'm going to have an issue with. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're just not going to even try to maximize the effort. Like, I don't care if you're 7'3" and you have a 6'1" guard, you go under that rim and you miss 10 fucking layups. At least you're trying to do this shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you're not going to try, that's when I'm going to be like, come on, bro. Like, step this shit up because how the teams are slated. Like a lot of people really, to me, I'm another thing. I don't think a lot of people really got that dog, that animal in them. Like, like I got this match and I'm trying to eat. Like I'm really trying to ball. And that's why I said everybody else's plugins, those 5, y'all niggas really go like, give me I'm about to take over. Y'all got it naturally. Like this is what we're gonna do. I give Super has that. You get what I'm saying? Monkey, Germ, they have that like trait. Like the top guys. They have that. Everybody else don't have that. That's why I say they're all plugins. ASAP don't have that. I feel like know this move. You don't have it. You get what I'm saying? The Naps. Everybody else below them. Like I feel like they don't have that leadership dog. Like no. Like what bothers me the most is when and Monkey. I don't know if it's been recently, and maybe it's the fact that maybe I've been like really on his this shit, but. I really don't like when motherfuckers really shy away from Pride. Like, only person that really should be shying away from Pride is Deezy because he ain't got no handles. So you gotta understand it's easy grip. But a playmaker, like I told Pride, I'm not scared of Pride.
No, but okay, I'm glad you brought this up. But money is the difference between not being scared of Pride and producing on Pride.
And that's true. That I understand it. I may need you just to get 4 or 5 points. It's been sometimes. This was before. Recently, Odyssey Monkey, he been trying. He I know the other time I'm like, damn, he trying to really go at Pride.
Yeah.
Monkey, I got Pride on him in the corner. Like, damn, nigga, I need you to at least give me 6. Like, do something. Like, just don't. I said, like, well, they get a lockdown on, they check out.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
But that's a testament. But you understand that's a testament to. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a knock against the end. It's just a testament to Pride. Like,
but it's we can't against a dog though. It's like this.
No, but see, if I got Pride on me, it's not that I'm not gonna test him because I feel like the scheme is hard scheme. Why are we gonna play into the teeth of the defense?
I'm not saying go at him. You're gonna test him, Webb. I know you're going to be like, hey, let me see.
Oh yeah, I'm trying some shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but you're not gonna just go say, damn, like I got a lock. Let me just, I can't do nothing. I don't know. Or like, you want to try to attack. You know, I'm at least get 5.
Right.
He want on edge. And I guess it's just, I feel like a lot of people, the traits in that, from like leadership to really want to go get a bucket, like 10 is different because you take 10s from last year, like we gonna say like not last 2K, but from like November, January, and now it's way more intense. Like the shit is, I don't know what happened. Like everybody
the
got
podcast
like,
happened,
Yeah, the podcast, right? Shout out to podcast.
Like motherfuckers is really like, and this is like, and like. And like I'm not throwing like no shade. Like I literally, we was just hooping, and I said this nigga Smooth been balling, like been really balling, like with that nigga gone, like he been making all his shit almost on the stuff like y'all. How y'all had say MJ always makes it open shit like Smooth. I feel like he gonna make that 3 type shit. Like I ain't worried about I can't catch it. Like he gonna give us 1.
Oh, that's
like he gonna fucking. I feel like everybody game is better. Nah, what you say, Bo?
He didn't say nothing.
He said comment like okay. So no money. There was a comment left on the stream. People wanted to know. They said you always mention that you have to have the right lineup. So
I do have to have the right lineup.
Can you go into detail about what that lineup is?
Alright, I have to have my lineup perfect. I really would like 1 big all shooters around me because I like for this year, and I'm just going to focus on this year. With my player build, I need to run a lot of either pick and roll ISO to be able to like move around, like really penetrate a dish. That's probably the best thing I can do because I understand. I know I can make layups. I know I'm fast enough to get past the majority of defenders. So I'd rather have a team that is more shooting around me, maybe like a rebound, and plus too, like I said, and then I'd rather have the right lineup, like Webb just based about, like not I'm alpha, like I feel like I'm an alpha, like I want to be like in charge, like just the comment I made, I'm like I want to be able to like run the offense and nobody say like that shit ain't gonna work, like no, run this shit because I said run it, and if it don't work, I'll bite the bullet, like that's the type of shit I'm on, like I got it next time, it didn't work, like if I tell you cut, you know what I'm saying? That's the play I call, or pick and roll. Now, somebody make a suggestion, just do this. All right, cool. Right. To be able to work my offense and work into the game of the flow. I feel like when I pick my teams, majority of the time, I enjoy the teams because I'm able to work into the flow of the offense.
Right. So, I mean, I'm gonna defer to Pride because I feel like Pride has more information on. I don't know where money. Is there anywhere you wanted to go with this, or is there anything you wanted to address?
I just wanted to address the tiers for real. I mean, I felt like everybody's like chasing tiers, and like a lot of people, you know, I feel like tier 2 and tier 3.
They not supposed to shine for greatness, money.
No, they're supposed to shine for greatness, but it's just like, okay, we arguing on some fact that I feel like none of them, everybody outside that 5, they don't have the takeover badge. Like they don't do shit to impress you. Like you're just a plug-in. If you run a 10, it's gonna split the 5 and half. Whoever has the 3 out of 5 probably gonna win the game.
Okay, so how you feel about people that don't feel like that? How you feel about the people that wait money? How you? Oh, never mind. Go. Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Is it finna be shit?
Plug in this and plug in that. And some I've seen some win with less of the. What's up?
Now hold on. But before we go here though, listen y'all. It can't be no argument shit. Money. If you addressing Bo, you have to let Bo talk.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
I'm with.
Can we get back to Pride's question?
Hold on.
I feel like Pride was gonna ask some real nice questions and nobody acknowledged it.
No, they can argue first. I'll get to that.
No. Say it. I'll deal with Bo later. What was the question?
They can argue first.
I kind of forgot. What?
Oh yeah, Pride.
I kind of forgot.
What was money talking about? I said Pride information shit. Is there anywhere where money want to take it? No, that's what they ain't where Pride was going though.
No, it wasn't.
No, you said money. Do you think? And then.
Yeah, they start arguing, right?
No shit.
They'll come back to me. Go ahead, keep going.
The core be on is usually them niggas, like.
What do you mean?
Like, we gotta put, like, our core people is basically like the people.
Oh yeah, that's what I. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them
But you say that to say what? I'm not understanding. What you say that to
I
say
feel
what?
like both they trying to say
Oh, let him say what he trying to say.
Damn, thank you.
Cause you said it like 8 times, dog, and you trying to tell him to repeat.
No, he's saying shit, but I'm saying you say that to say what, though, Bo? Okay, we the core 5 that's on, and what?
Well, I mean, essentially, we gotta pick, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all on our team.
But that's an
But
ass.
don't discredit the work that I'm doing on the motherfucking court, nigga.
Hold on, I'm not discrediting anybody. I haven't discredited anybody. No,
But us being on ain't got shit to do with motherfuckers picking us.
Exactly. I'm on with them niggas every day.
You talking
And I
about
get picked
plug-in,
last.
bitch.
And
I don't feel like
get
that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bo, you may not feel that way. It's just like I don't feel like I'm a plug-in.
I don't play that way either.
You do play that way, Bo. You do. Bo, that's what frustrates me the most. You will get.
Because if I don't mind. Like if other people going crazy, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind not being in that situation of having to be that type of player. When the ball
I think everybody talking monkey.
That's like that come back to like motherfuckers chasing stats and shit. Like I don't need to put up a bunch of shots.
Hold on, money. Hold on. Let me get that Bo on this. Because you say this a lot and this pisses me off with you, Bo. Because I feel like you use that as a crutch. So I'm gonna ask you this. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask you this.
Use what?
What about the consistency in your game?
Same as mine. Inconsistent.
Right.
Hell no. Not as of lately. Hell no.
Bo, you crazy as fuck, Bo.
No.
You have. Well, no. You have been playing good.
Oh.
You have been playing good. And everybody goes through their shit.
Yeah,
Everybody goes through. Yeah, you gonna have your up and downs. But okay, take.
3 games. We played 3 games. Okay, one of them games I might give you 20. One of them games I might give you 10. One of them games I might have like 6.
Not checking me.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm saying. So, Bo, let me ask you this. What do you think that is stopping you from becoming tier 2 or tier 1 then?
Myself. Shit, that's it.
But why though? Why?
I gotta put more work into my player.
As far as what? Oh, so you feel like your player ain't built up, and that's what it is.
I need double take.
What?
Okay.
I need the work. I need to put the work in. Once I start seeing that 94.
So when double takeover, you think what you just gonna be jacking?
Oh no, what you say, Sue?
I said I don't think you get takeover enough for that to be that much of a factor.
Right. Thank you, Sue. What do you right?
Yeah, that shouldn't be a question of your game. Like,
I agree with that.
You get double takeover. What you think? You just about to be driving in lane and doing Michael Jordan shit? No, it don't work like that, dog.
That's what's gonna be happening.
Bro,
Let's not do that.
Bo, hold on. Cause you can get double takeover.
I'm gonna get my takeover faster, yeah, but I'm not saying I want to see because my layups don't really get good until I get high 90s.
Bo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Bo. I don't feel like you're a good ISO player.
I'm a pick and roll player.
That's what I'm saying. So,
damn.
What's the double takeover have to do with anything? You're a pick and roll player. You're coming up and you don't even shoot well off the pick and roll. So,
what do you mean?
Bro, honestly, the other
no, Rod, nigga, not plural.
No, I'm gonna say this. Recently, you have become a threat in the screen and roll, shooting the ball, but it's not consistent yet.
Rob believes in it.
That's what I said. It's not a difference between our games. He's inconsistent just like me.
That's a fact, and that's my thing, and that's what pisses me off, Bo, because you always lean towards, oh, well, I'm a team player, somebody else eating, but why is it never, I ain't gonna say never, but why isn't you, though?
But in the West End, like, as of lately, though, hooping, though, I don't mind being in that fight, though. I don't mind that, getting the ball and shit like that. But if we winning and shit like that, I don't give a fuck.
Well, of course, I don't either. But see, this is what I'm saying, though, Bo. I don't either. But what I'm trying to get to is, why do you think people view me in a different light than you did? Because when Germ just ate and Super was fucking me up, well, I ain't gonna say, hold on. Forgot we on air. He wasn't fucking me up. He was winning the battle. But John was eating. I didn't say, hey, give me the ball, I need to even this shit out. So why do you think people view me in a different light than you?
You didn't say that, but you was like, all right, plus me up. Like that's
just part of offense.
That was in the fit of our offense, though. Like that was how our offense was operating. It was post up, and then Jaron ran the rest of the offense, and then when I got the ball, I got the ball.
I wasn't running the offense. I just fast break.
What are you talking about? That ain't got shit to do with nothing.
Hold, let me get on Bo ass now.
You just said I don't call for the ball, but you do call for the ball.
No,
almost every possession.
No, that's because I have a post-up player, though. It's not because I'm somebody else eating and I'm jealous that he eating, so I need the ball.
Right, I didn't say that.
But I said that. But listen, Bo, I said that to say, you said I'm the type player that if somebody else eating, fuck it, I'm just gonna let him eat. And you was alone, so that's why you don't elevate your game. So what I'm asking you is, why then, if that's the case, because I do that same shit, if somebody else eating, fuck it, eat. But why do you think people view me in a different, or let's not even use me, Pride or Rob, why do people view them type players in a different light? If that's all it is, if all you leaning on is, well, I'm a team player and I try to get people involved, and if somebody else eating their bucket, he can eat, then why are you getting viewed in a different light?
I don't know if I'm understanding, like, what.
I think all of this shit really come down to if your player has ever been, like, if you got a player, no matter your build or archetype, if you were ever dominating, and then how consistently you dominate.
Right.
If it don't matter how you do it, it's just like, how can you put your fingerprints all over the game with your archetype?
What somebody can say, okay, damn, like, you know for us, like, you.
That's what I was trying to get you, though, Charm. But I was trying to let him answer. That's what I'm saying. Why do you think people view you? Why do you think people view you in a different light? If it's all based on you saying you don't really dominate because you let other people eat and you get other people involved, we all do that.
That's a bullshit excuse too.
I understand the question now. You've been more of a more dominant player.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, like what Germ is consistency.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
But you never say that though, Bo. You always say I'm a team player and I just let people eat. And you allude to that's why you don't dominate.
I didn't understand the question, but no, yeah, I give you that. I can give y'all that.
All right, cool.
But I don't feel like you had that dog in you. Like, I feel like you defer a lot.
No, Bo got dog in you. Don't disrespect my man.
He don't. No,
got dog.
Wait.
He made the first.
Laugh, you said no argument, but you keep making an argument.
Bo can miss 2-3 shots, right? And then he's not gonna shoot until you have to scream at him to tell him to shoot. I feel like he gets discouraged real quickly. Like, it's been times I pick Bo because that's my guy. We criticize each other, like, that's my guy. I pick him because I'm like, yo, I need you to produce. You need to be the one and two. And he be out here money. Like, no, I didn't pick you for that shit. I picked you to run the pick and roll and do your thing, and I'm gonna play off that. Like, that's what pisses me off about Bo. That's why I feel like I don't see no difference between me and Bo. We both play inconsistent. May give you 15. May come out give you 2 for 9. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I don't. You are just a play.
He said he got dog, but it's like a chihuahua.
Like I don't feel like you can take over, like, really take over a game by yourself. I feel like you couldn't be able to play with an inferior team or inferior players around you. I'm not gonna say inferior because I don't want anybody saying they like.
No, it's fine. Say it's fair. Fuck some feelings. No, you right.
Yeah, right. See how you
No, because people may say I'm inferior. So I'm gonna be honest. People may say I'm inferior.
No, but it's not literally that, because this is a part of the shit. This is part of the reason why you can't even say anything to niggas without their feelings being hurt if you feel like they could have did some shit the correct way. Or
like,
they did it
like,
wrong. Or
like
you
me
should
personally, I feel
like you can't even talk to niggas.
But the irony of it is, Sherm,
I don't know.
the irony of that is, Sherm, you talking to a motherfucker who does that.
Who? What you mean?
What are you talking about?
It's money.
What?
That's the irony of it. We can't tell money nothing.
I agree to disagree. Tell me something about my game that I know, but if you
Germ game. When nobody tells you just jack bullshit. But we telling you look for it. You don't even look for it. Germ don't shoot threes.
I do look,
but he doing enough to where we ain't got to tell Germ, look, you got to shoot, dog.
I think recently money has been looking for the three. I say recently, I mean a couple of months, maybe like 2 or 3 months. Money's three ball has won out.
It's been a month, but
nah, a month goes by pretty fast, man. 2-3 months. Money's been shooting.
I don't think he shoots like enough wide open shots or enough threes.
Yeah, sometimes you can see
like the center like step up. Cause like me as a center, I really don't step up when I'm like guarding pick and roll against him, cause I know he's probably not gonna shoot it.
Okay.
No, it ain't that.
Yeah, I know it's probably some old.
Somebody got locked up.
okay, so we covered that. Is there anywhere else we want to go with this?
Is it safe to say that I'm an off-ball player, not a dominant player?
Say I want blood with everybody all summer.
Well,
All summer.
I think we all know that's smooth.
Yeah, but then I can never be looked at as a good off-ball player?
You solid.
Yeah.
No, like I said, with your guard, like I feel like you really like you found your.
What tier Smooth in?
3.
I'm in tier 3.
Tier 3.
Who was tier 2 again?
I thought he was 2.
Monkey, ASAP,
D Nasty, Super, and Jude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, ASAP gotta go.
Already?
I'm not arguing with that. See, that's what I'm saying.
No, he gotta go. No, ASAP gotta go.
Real quick.
But are you putting Smooth there?
Fam, what's the Jude? Look,
I'm not arguing your shit on if you feel like Smooth should be. I'm just saying, that's who you would bump up out of Bowl Money, MJ7.
Look, this me personally, I think any 3 of them niggas could replace ASAP off the shit I done seen. Plus, I already felt the way about ASAP. I already felt the way. This ain't
I told y'all
like this
about
wasn't a
ASAP
surprise
months
to
ago.
me. I'm kind of biased. I'm not gonna lie.
I said the same thing about ASAP. I told months ago when I figured out, I'm like, yo, you have to press ASAP. He gets rattled. Once he gets rattled, he starts making irrational decisions.
Yes, he gonna start doing
He's
nothing.
programmed to hoop a certain way. If the pick and roll ain't there, he ain't got nothing. Only time he even get semi-sexy with his game is when he gets takeover. And he don't even know how to do that shit. He go in the lane and just force some shit. He's literally, if that pick and roll ain't working, ASAP is obsolete. He can't.
Oh, I seen you, son.
But hold on, that's his build though, Money.
man, you still can try to hold some type of defense.
Oh, but defense, I mean, yeah, okay, I can't.
He get killed on that back door.
But I'm saying, money, you can't. Dog, that's what them same niggas used to say to you when you was on your sharpshooter and you wasn't going. So how do you then turn around?
My shark. I used to dribble my shark.
But money, the consensus was money. But I'm saying, I'm not saying you didn't, but the consensus was you needed a pick. And when they said that shit, you said, "Well, I'm a sharpshooter. What the fuck?" You never.
No, I said I don't need a pick. What? How many times I said no pick?
I don't recall no money.
I can't vouch that last 2K, the Sharps was more athletic and Money didn't always need the screen to run. He could get a bucket with his shot.
He can't make a layup, but he couldn't ISO.
You said what?
I'm saying, I'm not to say that he didn't lay up or he didn't drive.
I thought Prime said something.
No, he didn't.
I had a pure sharp. He has a sharp shot curator, so he has a little bit of dribbling in his build, and he's at that point where he was a 94 at one point. Like he gotta have, because DZ's like a 95, and DZ 94 he was dribbling a little bit. Like if somebody out something in my game, I'm gonna try to work on it to get better. Everybody knows to press ASAP. Press ASAP is over with. We just witnessed this.
Yeah, but I don't like the narrative of well, you need to pick. Like it's not like he has a playmaker or some shit that can be created.
I'm not going down that I need a pick shit, because obviously that's the case. But it's like, I just feel like
you just didn't believe in him.
Well, for one, this is the thing. For one, I know that, like, the reason I would pick Bo's build allows him to do more. So, if he was on my team, I'd rather have Bo. Money is also the same way, and I know Money is going to also call plays for other people. ASAP not doing that. Smooth got good defense, and he can stretch the floor. That's 3 for 3 for me.
Post up, Soup.
I'm picking all of them. Oh, that's just me. If it was my team, I'm picking all 3 of them.
So you saying
I can do what ASAP do. I can cover that.
Before this 10-game stretch, you saying you still pick?
Yes,
See, I feel
I'm
like that's
biased to this because I felt this way.
But do you acknowledge how I ain't gonna say dominant, but how good he was though?
I feel like this is the thing. I feel like he was taking advantage of people not knowing how to guard him with the shooter he had. He was a shooter, but once that's gone and you don't have anything else to fall back on and you can't affect the game anymore, I don't need you on my team.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm cool.
Y'all like that game?
Yeah, we started another one.
Ain't nobody leave.
Left.
Let me see. Is there anything else, man? Pride, help me out here.
Ooh.
No. Super, do you have anything to say? You know what I mean?
Is everybody in here talking? Monkey said he had some questions for Money.
Okay.
Monkey?
I think Drew not talking.
Sweet.
He's writing on he's commenting. Monkey's commenting.
Drew not talking, Pride.
Alright. Give me a minute. He playing though, but
you know, Monkey been dying to get on this bitch.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, dude.
Sensei.
Trash ass name.
Damn, Sensei.
Yeah.
Damn, Sensei.
He on the porch with
Come
a
on,
cigarette.
Monkey.
He didn't even know he out the chat.
He in the game, though. He's our center.
Come on, Drew.
No.
I feel like Jude liable to slip down to tier 3 too.
That's all I'm trying to say earlier. What's the Jude love? Like, I don't understand where's the Jude love coming in at.
I think y'all forget.
They wait till I leave. Wait till he leaves.
I meant to say that, but I think both said something.
And leaving just reminded me of that.
Oh, my fault, Jay.
Y'all forget though.
What?
I
think this is me. I seen Jew play with his when he played with that lockdown.
That
shot,
lock sharp, yes.
You can see that his fingerprints be on the game.
Yes.
And Jude is one of the best rebounders and
Right,
defenders.
that's what I was gonna say. But not only his defense shots, his rebound. He's averaging the most rebounds right now.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, Drew is one of the. He gonna get you second chance points and he gonna glass clean. He gonna clean it up. Don't even worry about it.
He's also playing the least amount of games too.
I think since the sample size is so low, people just think
recent as of recent. That's but like.
But that's what I'm saying. This ain't just. I ain't just going off this. Drew played 6 games. He ain't played least.
And he consistent with it though, like with that big man. He's consistent.
Man,
The only time I see Drew lose battles in the big man is usually if he like dealing with a post scorer is right. Like other than that, like shit.
Money, who would take Drew's spot if he's not that big?
Well, like I was just wondering the Jew love because I don't know, like I ain't played me and Jew barely.
No shit like that.
No, like majority of the time I play like Jew he definitely be hooping. I feel like Jew be having a lot of like mental lapses, like the other night, man. Just like the other night. What was that? When we was hooping?
Oh yeah.
And I was screaming.
His shot selection was pretty bad.
I was screaming at Jude to kick it out. Like it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm yelling, talking under my apartment. Jude, kick it out.
Oh, he's funny.
And he went up like twice. Like I see, like, and I don't know if it's like that kind of bothers me because like I feel like Jude on offensively, I think because defense is there, but I feel like when it comes to offense, I feel like he takes a lot of error. He takes a lot of error to like crazy shots. Like he won't like I don't know. And people can say that about me too. I don't know. It's like Jude offensively he just be pissing me off sometimes. Like
this nigga just did some bullshit. He just did some bullshit to offense. You gotta clip this shit. As Money's talking about this shit. This nigga goes for the post. It ain't shit there, and he went up. It ain't shit.
That monkey
just
like
when you watch
his
Skip Bayless and But it be like critical times in the game though. You get what I'm saying? You be like, Jude, what the fuck was that? And he'd be like,
yo, he just had a Jude. What the fuck was that moment?
He trying to show he got post work.
So okay, but I thought Monkey had questions for Money.
Yeah, I think he was about to. I think he was trying to let him finish where he came in.
Yeah, I was just gonna say everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, probably asked the first person to me, which is what would be like the ideal reference, but I want to go into detail about that in the sense of like based on our 10s roster, what would be perfect for you, like 2, 3, 4, 5, just for you personally.
Me personally, it would be who was last week? Like that was like ideal for me. It was Pride. It was D Nasty. Was Smooth. Who was the fifth?
Super.
Super. That was like I felt like
because I think it was me and Rod on the other team.
Yeah, it had a lot of that diversity, but a little bit more where I can like drive and kick, and we would still make a bucket type. Like I was still able to spread the floor and work within the range of my game, and I was comfortable hooping with them guys. Like I always said, I've always been comfortable hooping with like Pride and like Pride, D Nasty, Smooth. Like I don't know, I feel like I play better with them guys. Even like me and Jerm, I play good with Jerm, we play good. Sometimes I feel like me and Jerm cancel each other out too, because we almost essentially kind of the same player. I feel like Jerm can run the offense better.
It just really literally depends on if we both got our guy. If I got my slasher and you got your guy, then we cool.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, Ice T suit.
pull with that bitch.
Get this straight. We pressed to get Monkey in this motherfucker.
Right.
Well, I asked my question, and my issue is going to be, is I have a case for permanent tier 1 eligibility over Germ.
Oh.
We said
I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you why, Monkey. I personally feel like
you put him in tier 1.
Yeah, but permanent, I can't give him that. I said, Monkey has an asterisk. Like it's literally like.
Yeah, there's an asterisk.
I feel like outside, like
this nigga get taken over.
I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. I can't remember.
I didn't realize
Monkey kind of like always has like the fortunate lineups, kind of. But I don't really feel like I don't think you will start like, man, you may come out and say, hey, run this and that, and I feel like you just teeter off. Like, I don't really feel like you could really, like, kind of lead the whole team. Like,
I agree. I agree.
Like, I done seen, like, I done hoop with Jern and Jern the whole game. Like, all right, do this, do that. Like, he's really coaching us through the whole game. Like, I feel like, and it was just what I said earlier, you're a hired gun. So, it's like, you gun. And I feel like when you got with us and you start hooping, it was like your game elevating more because you just mastered what they was trying to do with the pick and roll, so it made your game enhance even more.
But I disagree with that point.
I think Jern's IQ is higher than Monkey's. I've seen Jern go into a game that is dark and take over, change defenses, change this, change that. I've never seen that from Monkey before.
But where does IQ and skill? It's not just like them at all. But what does IQ and skill differentiate?
I think Jern holds his own, bro.
I think MJ is better than most people, but his IQ is what brings him all the way down. And I also think people like you, like you say, he's better than people, but his IQ isn't as high as some people who are also below him.
I don't think it's an IQ thing. I think it's a retaining of information. Like, I think you know what's going on, but you don't know how to express it. You don't know how to paint it on a picture. Jern knows how to paint it on a picture. You just know what's going on. You can, like I see, like, yeah, I agree. But you don't know how to, okay, I see this.
I see it, but it's like, I don't know how to combat it. I get it. But my reason for saying that IQ should be one is, because when it comes to offense, that say is like, let's say a scale of 1 to 10 is like a 9 to a 10, because he's more like, he'll get the assist and he'll like be more IQ on offense. But my reason for why I think I should be there is defense, and that's a big part of it. Because it is rare that if Jern's on the team, it's rare he's ever guarded the ball, ever. It's rare he's ever guarded one of the first two best players on the team offensively ever. And that's where I think I differentiate myself, because if we don't have lockdown on a team, I'm always guarding the best player on the team.
No, you're not. You're always guarding the point guard.
Well, let's say it's Jern. Let's say it's Jern, D-Nasty. I'm going to guard Jern because D-Nasty's bigger than me. Anybody that's relatively to my... Like, when ASAP was going crazy, I'm guarding ASAP no matter what if we don't have a lockdown. And am I wrong with that?
No, but I don't ever recall, like, yo, put Monkey on ASAP. Or put Monkey on...
But it's never has to be a switch, though. That's the thing. That's why you won't ever recall that. But you can never say, let's take Monkey off of him and put somebody and let's stop it, let's win this game. But you can say you've told Jern, like Pride decisions too, like, alright, come get him, let's switch off real quick, let's not lose the game. Am I wrong with that?
Okay, to Jern defense, and the same thing. I feel like we just made undersized guards, like.
I mean, that comes with pros and cons.
That's not. See, this the thing.
My fault, smooth.
No, I'm 6'2". You 6'2", right?
I don't like. That's not because like I feel like I can't or this. Like, if I'm running a specific defensive scheme, and like when we was just playing, if I'm getting picked and I don't have any help, I'm not about to have my lockdown sitting in the corner. Now, when I was in the screen and roll defensively against you with Rod, that shit don't be going down like that. So you can say, like, oh, I don't guard this person, or you do, but, like, I mean, that's not my fault that...
So to sum it up, you saying you should be tier 1 because of your defense.
I think besides score-wise, he should get the higher edge over me. But my defense-wise should put me slightly over the head of him in the general sense.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though, Mike. That's what made it a tough thing. Like, that's what makes it tough.
But I think we got that too. I think the gap between offense is smaller than the gap between defense. That's basically what I'm saying.
I don't feel that way.
How can you judge that, though?
Oh my God, the reason I don't feel that way is because it's all game to game. Like if I consistently had a big man, like for instance, if you play with. Yeah, it's who like defensively, like it's not literally just 1-on-1. Because if it was, I promise you wouldn't feel the way you do defensively. You get a lot of help in the screen and roll too. You had more help than I did today.
I agree with that, but it's not only with the help though. It's also like I'm not talking to you, but people will have Rod as their helper. They'll give him great help, and they won't be able to get back. So Rod can go back to his man, and that's a bucket. And that's not Rod's fault if Rod's in that case. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying that's what what the person needs. Will I don't want to say like ASAP. ASAP can have Rod as his big man playing defense, and Rod will give him the time to get back. But then a bucket happens because of pick and roll, and it's not Rod's fault.
Like I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all know how close that motherfucking race is, dog. Like when it comes to y'all two. Like I feel like Monkey feels like just a regular tier 2. Yeah, I feel like he feels like he's just a regular tier 2. Nah.
But I think the whole consistency is Monkey. You not a regular tier 2.
Yeah, right.
I
don't feel that he's a regular tier 2.
But
the thing that
if it's 5 people, then I mean,
that's why. That's the thing. That's the difference. Where it's like, since it has to be 5 people, like people are like, German and Monkey be tier 1B.
In all of the conversations, you hear 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
And who's always A and who's always B. That's what
you can reverse it however you want to do it.
No, money put you up there. I think Bo put you up there.
Yeah, money got you. Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but I don't care about if money or Bo. People who are like 90 shit like this.
What a dickhead. What a dickhead.
I get what you're saying.
But no, like even.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm saying like I don't know no other way to put it. 1.5, 1.5, like without.
Well, no, what Monkey is saying, he wants the respect of the people that I ain't gonna say he respect, but that who we hold in high regard.
Right, and that he had, but that's what I'm saying. He has that from me. Like, I'm not saying
he taking it personal when.
When we go into the game, Germs actually on tier 1. Is that it, Monkey? Like the actual lineup game, like the game lineup.
That's like basically like if everybody has to pick a five no matter what, it's gonna be for at least Yatu. I know it's gonna be Germ number 1. I think.
You know, I don't know. I feel like you never really and I don't want to say shit like my hair like biased. I really feel like I never see you run with an inferior team, man. And like a team where it's like.
What? Me and D-Nasty just went through a whole series with what would be considered the inferior team.
Like, who was it? Like, who was the team?
What was the teams? What was this?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Monkey, every time I hoop against you, you got, like, it's some heavy hitters on your team. Like, it's like, hard to defend where we can, if I got, like, Pride and you got DZ, it's like, damn, we gotta shift him to DZ because that's a walkie 3. Now, I'm in this screen and roll, and I'm an undersized guard. Like,
oh, my fault, Sue. I'm tripping. I'm not in the conversation.
I'm not saying like, cause I understand.
I'll beat them now. I don't even talk to them like. But it was like me, DZ, it was like me, Nasty, Bo. Again, I was not man. DZ was on the other team. I think Webb was on the other team, or Rob was on the other team, something like that. And we had like.
Oh, you talking about this earlier?
Yeah, not earlier. It was like 2 days ago, I think. The last time before this, I played. But I don't think I always, because it's hard, or sometimes it's really blatant of who has the 13. But I think a lot of times it's not really like 13, because you could say on paper it is, but some people play better with each other, so I don't think it necessarily is.
Yeah, but did y'all win no games?
That's no, Monkey. I agree with you. Some people like. I feel like you've had teams that fit your style of play way more than I have.
Same.
I feel like I have more liabilities off of my player than you do. that's where I think is like I feel like when I'm being 10, every single time I'm in 10s, especially if I'm captain, if I can't push my team over the hump, my team losing. I gotta make up for everybody else doing some shit. Like I feel like 60% of the time I'm at a disadvantage.
I think mentally wise, I can see that, but not like when it comes to gameplay. Because I know that's what you're referring to when it's like you have a lineup where it doesn't fit to you. But I think, at least for me, I can't ever have a lineup that doesn't attest to me, like you say, Money, because like you say, you feel like your build restricts you to like you can't really like your build doesn't allow you to shoot as well as people think you should, and I can see that. But I think that. Go ahead.
No, keep going. You got it.
But I think that, like, when it comes to me, like, it's hard for me not to fit in the lineup just because off ball I can still shoot, so people are still have to worry about me. And on ball, I don't only have to drive. You know, I can go left, I can go right, I can shoot. And I think that's where, like, when it comes to a lineup, I don't like. For me, a perfect lineup doesn't really matter. What I'm saying, because I think I can fit well and win with most lineups regardless.
Okay. To respond to that, I agree, disagree. Like I can say, because me personally, I haven't seen you really run with like the lineups. You like, oh, he like that lineup. But the answer what you said. I feel like I say that. I feel like this year I adjust my game to more facilitate, set people up. Like, I have to play towards the player of my strength. Like, so, the strength ain't scoring. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not how badly I be wanting to score. I've toned my game down a lot to try to set more people up, to build on the strengths of my player. That's why you hear me say, hey, cut to the rim now. I'm throwing more alley-oops. Like, I'm setting people up because I have to adjust my game. So that's why I say, a lot of times, I can't do that with you and Webb on the court. Like, I told him, I said, I can't play well with Monkey and Webb on the court because I need the ball in my hand. I need to walk the ball up the court. Like, I need to set it up. Like, I need to, set people up. And that's just how the strength on my guard, because I'm the point guard. Like, before, when I had my, a shooter or whatever, I can run with any lineup because it's like, okay, yeah, I can get a bucket. I can pass the rock. With this player, I can't just, like I said, you could play at the free throw line, I'm at the 3, and it's a 50-50 chance that I may hit the 3, may not, and that's wide open. Now, if I got a scoring first, like your build, that's game on at the time. Oh, yeah, we good. I still get diamond, silver, whatever. Like, my player strength is not scoring. It's more facilitating. That's why I say I have to hoop with a certain lineup. And it can't be all the alphas. Like, it can't be... And like it's hard to move the ball around when you have DZ coming on as he needs to rock now. He's scoring first. He needs the ball. Rod, another one. I feel like Rod, he can scale it back a little bit, but Rod, he needs the ball. Him and Webb, same thing. Webb needs the ball in his hand. I hoop with him enough. He needs to rock.
Jeremiah's watching you. Okay.
Those are ball. Like, the only person I know out of the 5, the 2 people I know are not ball dominant. And I say Jerm not ball dominant because I don't hoop with Jerm enough to understand like he can play off ball. Is it his strengths? And he's more on ball, but he could play better off ball too. It's both ways. And Pride is like the only one I know that can really sit back and be like, all right, I'm good. Like, just give me my 2 points. Like, I'm gonna get it somewhere else.
Where I want to disagree, at least when it comes to me and you playing together, I think you mentally does not want it to be good. Like, for me, and I think anybody who's me can attest to this, if I'm going off, obviously I'm going off. But I don't go crazy off front of you. If you got a better match, I would gladly take a seat back and let us win, no matter what. And I think most people can attest to that. Like today when we played together, the only reason I got the ball is because I felt like you were taking yourself out of the game. You was like, fuck, I gotta get in my groove, and then like you wanted to like, and then you check yourself out. Man, that's how I feel you did. So then I had to like, I don't want us, to hit to like get there and take an L. So like, let me step up now.
Well, no, because like I said, I had to, like I said, because I felt like I was trying to like please everybody, all the alphas, like I saw that, like trying to make sure everybody good, because I know how we all, like how certain people who, or not, like I said, I just couldn't get in the groove. I had to get in the groove. I had to get my shot. So I felt like at one point I was forcing up bad shots, because it may be open, but it may be an open three, but I felt like I just wasn't in the groove. That's what I had to get in the groove. Like when I hooped earlier, I got in the groove early. Once I got in the groove early, I was doing my thing. We only played one game, but I feel like I was doing my game. Like even last night, we hooped the 2 games. Like once I'm able to like really like get in the groove and start, I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't in my groove. That's what I had to get into my groove. But it'd be hard to get in my groove when like I feel like when I'm on the 10, I gotta like with a web or you, I have to like try to like make sure y'all get y'all touches too. It's kind of hard to explain. I ain't gonna say like kind of like make sure y'all good, because if something goes south, it's gonna be more frustrating on y'all than anybody else.
So like, can I do like? I think what's about like basically what you're saying is like you put yourself down and like or like fuck up a situation and then give the ball, because it's like you don't want niggas be like, damn, I should have got the ball more. You lost because money was doing this and he didn't give me the ball. That's what you're like referring to.
Well, to a degree, yeah, because I don't want to be like, okay, like, cause see, I don't want to be like, well, damn, money just took this moving shot. It was an open shot, but he can't shoot. Like, so why would he take that shot? He should have gave me the rock type of shit. Like, that's you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like I said, and like what Webb said, he is handed to. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing. I feel like I hoop better when I'm the top dog on the court. Like. I think with you is mentally, because I've seen you go crazy shooting the shots, getting the shots you be missing, and like it just seems like when you go crazy, you just play more free instead of like taking a step back or like damn, like fuck, I didn't make that shot. Like I've seen you miss a bunch of shots, come back down to the team, but I don't see that all the time. And that's where and that's why I think
you can take my spot.
Because honestly, when you're at the top of your game, there's no contest that you should be when you're playing how you should play. But I don't think you like it's consistency where it's like I think you don't play as aggressive and as freely as you can all the time.
I don't know. Like you said, maybe it's like the runner. I've been saying it from the jump. It would been hard to play this year 2K because, and I don't know if it's been DZ coming along, because DZ never really was like the nigga with the rock, kind of like he never been like, this is like DZ best year at 2K. Like, you know, like he was almost like on the pride level where he can get his like 7-10 points to be satisfied. Like now I feel like he's at that point where he feel like, you know, he's a ball dominant player. I don't know. It's just, you know, maybe the basketball can't go around as many times. I don't know. It's different. Like it's crazy. I know who well Webb and all them sometimes, but I think I hoop better when it's not too many aggressive players on the court.
And then the last question I have for you is that since you feel the way you feel and you feel like that sometimes you're restricted because of the lineup and how you play, why don't you ever like bring out your sharper stuff and show that you're not just the point guard where we don't got to run up. You can't really do much. Like, why don't you like that? I always wonder that, because I know you have.
The thing about it, nobody ever asked me to bring my sharp. Like, if somebody be like, yo, Darren, bring your sharp, like, money, bring your sharp out, I will bring my sharp out. Like, but the only thing I hate about my sharp is he's another undersized guard. I don't know why I keep making undersized guard. But I feel like my game is more than left-right. And so, when I have to
load up, money.
Kind of like, you said what?
I said load up if you still running. Look up.
Yeah, I'm saying. Y'all in the part.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It's mentally I just can't just do that left right till you shoot shit. Like I don't know. I just can't do it. I tried. That shit was just not fun to me. Like I don't know. I don't like. DZ got it down pat. He be going crazy that shit. I couldn't do it. So that was the reason why. But majority of times when majority of times the team I'm running, I have to run the point anyway. Because like I said, I'm usually running with, you know, a team that needs a point guard.
Well, those were my questions, Bryce.
Anybody else got anything they want to speak on?
My interview's done. I'm walking out. Got one thing to sleep.
This man Webb just left his own podcast? That's crazy.
Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna call tonight. Wake up for Reese Puffs in the morning.
Bo, you got anything you want to speak of? I don't even know Bo. Anybody else? Jerm?
Jerm left too.
Said what I had to say, boss.
Oh, he ain't sleep.
Oh my God.
Don't believe it.
Good morning, bro.
Don't believe it. More the same anything.
I'm
glad you feel like that. I'm glad you feel that way.
Well, I've been hooping lately. Whether niggas like it or not, I've been hooping lately.
But Bo, if you can say that, but if you
and I can play off the ball, on the ball, it don't matter.
But wait, well, okay, that's your argument. I feel you that. But if you want to go down the list of all the guards have been hooping on the same level besides Jerm. Good game, bad game, bad game. Good game, bad game. Inconsistent. You haven't put together 7 consistent games, Bo. You haven't. In your mind, maybe.
I got plenty of consistent games.
Bro, you went 2-9 last night.
Money, let me just say
one
something.
Game, and then the next game I came back and had 10 and 7.
No.
After that, I go and get 20.
Bro, you had that next game. You were shooting bad, and you got a lot of good looks. Don't get it twisted.
And then one game, one team I had where it basically was like I had to shoot that bitch. Like it was no way around it.
Bro, I think if you continue the 2 days of how you put the last 2 days for like 2 weeks straight, there will be no contestant that you should be used to. But I think you have like a 3-day stretch, and then you go back to, this regular whatever 7 points, 2 whatever inconsistently again like for like another more longer time period. So I think
every time
it depends on what team I'm on too though, because like you said, it's a lot of ball down people too. So.
But that's what I said.
Most of the time I'm playing off of the ball.
But Bo, that's what it goes back to. I said I don't feel like you had that dog. I don't feel like you had that leadership. Go get a bucket. I don't feel like you have it. I feel like I can do that with like if it's a team, my line. I like my preferred line. But if they be like, yo, we need a bucket. If we need a bucket, I'm gonna go get it. If it ain't no pick and roll, I'm gonna try to do something. I don't think you can do that.
It depends on, like I said, it depends on what team you on. Like if it's just me, of course I'm gonna get it done. I didn't have to do it against you.
But I've seen you while me and Weber in the same team, or you'd be like, oh, let me get the ball, I got something for us. Shit like that, but you don't do that enough, and you will get buckets. I see that. I said, like, what say you do have dog in you, but like I said in the chat, just no little shade. I said you are a little chihuahua, you don't got the pit bull yet. Like, cause like you bring it out. But then you put it back in your back pocket again. When we know it's there, you just don't take charge. Yeah, you don't take charge enough. Cause I like there's situations where let's say we're all fucking up, and you just sit there and just take it like fuck it, instead of being like, you know what, I got something that I'm gonna bring it back in the game and shit like that. Like, you don't got that.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
I can hear that.
You get discouraged quick. I'm telling you, boy, you miss too.
What you say, too?
But I'm saying though, bro. I mean, in your mind, I feel like the same way. I'm definitely. I feel like I got better. Like today, I definitely shot bad 2 games. But last night I shot good. The weekend before that I shot excellent. I feel like my game has gotten a lot better. Like me adjusting to how to play with this player. But it's same with you. But like I said, I didn't see you go good game, and I didn't see you go bad game. Oh, that's the ball we know. Then you come back, have a good game. It's day in, day out. You're consistently not good. It's not a diss. It's not me trying to shit on you. I'm being honest. Our games are nowhere different in the fact that you shoot better off the 3 than me. Period. You are inconsistent just like me.
You may not get the bad rap that money gets.
Yeah.
But you guys
and I think you, Bo, you're blessed with the fact that you weren't a big name prior. I think that's where money gets a lot slack, because money was like top dog every 2K, and then in the first 2K where he's like he take a little step back.
It's easier on Bo right now because Bo could stay at a level
of it's easier for you to trend up right now than trend down.
Like mediocre.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's mediocre. I'm saying he can have great games where it's like shit, Bo just scored 25, 20, whatever. And then he can have a 6-point game. But the pressure won't be on him the same way as money was to go 25 to
If
60.
I had those type of points, I still impacted the game in different ways. Other than
When I'm saying that, I'm talking about points wise. Like, let's say, look at today. If you was to shoot like that, the way Money did today, that's Bo being Bo. That's the argument. It's like,
that is a big thing, and Money does fall for that. Yeah, like Money, every 2K has been top 5 for the most part. So when it comes to this 2K where he's not like that, it's real easy for him to be like, oh, Money's trash, he has a bad game. And then if Money has a good game, it's like, okay, Money has a good game. It's not like everybody gonna be like, you know, when you have a good game, like, oh, where that been at, Bo? Like, nah, for Money, you'll be like, okay, he had a good game, whatever. Because we're used to Money being good.
But you really want to be the ASAP right now? Just stay on your minor, slow trend up, bro. Stay on it. Work on your game. Get better. Because if you have a real high horse and you stay there for a little bit, and you just fall straight down back to mediocrity, that shit ain't gonna work.
I don't agree with RJ's mentality. Listen, I don't think you should take this slow trend up. I think, nigga, if you could go top tier 1 right now, you do whatever you can to do that, regardless of. Like, you shouldn't be worried about dropping down ever. I don't agree with that.
I don't have that type of man. I got a win mentality. Fuck all that shit he talking about.
Last step, I think you need to be more confident in yourself and grab your balls more and just be like, alright, let me take over this game more often. When we see that you can do it, even when you have people like me or Webb on the team, you need to do that more often. Cause like, if you say, oh, give me the ball, I got something, and when you do it, you get a bucket. If you realize that, alright, we're gonna be like, alright, Bo, go ahead, do you. Then you do that more often, we'll be like, alright, we'll continue, and the more you do that, instead of just having one game, you be like, alright, let me go crazy, score 30, the next game, you be like, alright, I'm gonna just be quiet, I'm gonna sit here and just win, and have like 6 points, and you're never gonna go from tier 3 to be like, oh, you know what, he's definitely tier 2 now.
We'll see. Nigga gonna have a bad game tomorrow, probably.
I guess we're gonna have to find out, Cole. Cause I'm gonna be on.
And I'm good all day.
And that's where we gonna chop this up.
We gonna see.
Come on, though, fellas.
Alright.